by Helen Ruth Freeman. It's the epigraph to the collection that we have here. And Helen Ruth was the hostess for our group for several years, and she unfortunately is no longer with us. But what a lovely person and a wonderful writer, and just a quiet and calm and at the same time very lively presence. And so this is one of her poems that we chose to put at the beginning of the book. It's called The Life. And I think some of you could relate to it, probably. What is left is memory, the gulped swallow of desire, the anecdotal love that over the years weaves tapestries of living, the feel of learning, to seek and overreach, to return to dross, to earth and sky, to everyone. Thank you, Helen Ruth. I'm going to read a couple of poems from my book, St. Nobody, published by Red Hen Press, which I love very much. And this one, you'll notice that it has a nice little rhythm to it. Well, I think it's nice. It has a rhythm to it, and a little bit of a rhyme as well. And I think it's appropriate for being down here in the basement, kind of cellar-type place. It's called Cloistered. Your first means of seduction was effortless. Your voice rolled from your throat breakers that crashed on my ears. All choice dispelled, I had to listen to this litany, take orders. I tried to pin down the essence of our days, to your pipe, my cigarettes, an envelope of haze, bliss. Each bottle sip or slice of pickle, glossy olives fished from brine. Each oily bite meant something. Delicious, our escape into this new religion, the world outside one great samsara. Moan, koan, our own shivery space, distilled to tantric kisses, the swing of our embrace. Anybody out there like to read books? Show of hands? Maybe? Oh, come on. You're all just too tired to raise your hand. I actually was at the library today. I know at least one person in the audience was as well. But I don't know how many of you actually squirrel away little things inside your books. Maybe use them as bookmarks and kind of forget they're there. But this is about what happens when someone else has done that and you're actually reading a book that belongs to them. It's called a borrowed book, the things you find between the pages. Her name had merely simmered in your past. Seeing it here, I feel its steam. My browsing turns more urgent. Rifling, I know I have no right to read this book, nor you to loan it. The raid halts at a mimeographed half-page, assignment for your freshmen. Rewrite the story in summary form so that the summary exemplifies this theme. An obsessive desire for security is an appropriate response to a threatening world. My mad shuffle subsides. The answers I need aren't tucked into these pages, yet I don't dare ask what made you link your life with hers. If that alloy proved weak, how can I trust the fine wire pulling taut between us now? You can tell that it dates it a little bit with the mimeograph. Excuse me. Nowadays we just put it on Blackboard or something. We'd be online. This poem is from the anthology. It's also in my book. And it's called Tonic. Part the first. Bittersweet chocolate, smooth on the tongue. Part the second. Tisane of herbs for the female parts. Dong quai, chasteberry, raspberry leaf, juniper, parsley, chamomile. Part the third. Sachet of Purcell notes. Ancient strings minus vibrato. I hold it. This body that is not mine anyway, it's yours, which is why I turn away so many nights, afraid that once the flood begins, it will never stop. Why I can hardly bear your tongue at the root, your warm mouth, a tone poem, my Baroque consort. Sometimes It's easier to be alone with my delicious cravings. To steep a while, a brew, a stew, a gravy. A tonic, from Greek tonos, a stretching taut string, to maintaining the healthy firmness of tissues. You are the home key, the basis, stasis. Typical, in a manner of speaking, these cells that never fuse and multiply, the extra string on the viol to go lower than usual, the endless variations that disperse forthwith when I returned. And the last poem